Previously on Balls.
Hello.
Bert, how's it going? You're live on Balls Radio and on Mix 93.8 FM in Josie as well now.
How's it, man? How are you?
Yeah, I can't complain. Thanks. Nice to catch up with you again. And yeah, what's happening? What you up to? You can hear the rain in the background, by the way.
Sorry?
You can hear the rain in the background. It's bucketing down here.
The rain is raining here too.
Oh,
and
is
I
it?
just saw my brother's bucky from the swimming pool.
No,
we were at the swimming pool, and he's got all his papers. He was on his way to see a customer.
Yeah.
And they scaled his papers. They scaled his bucky.
No, man. Oh, my
it's Africa, unfortunately. That's
jeez, I'm sorry to hear about
that. One of the only
that.
hazards we have in this country is the theft.
Theft and crime.
The criminal activity.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's the best country in the world, my friend.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love it here. Best climate, best people. Just a really, really cool place. And
otherwise?
No, otherwise we're going strong, Bert. And yeah, well, obviously, how's the family doing? How's everyone going there?
All going very well. Chad's been a little bit injured, but you know, he's a lion, that boss. Oh, sure, I nearly swore. Sorry about that.
No.
It's time to remember, you know. My F's and B's, I never went too much elocution lessons, you know.
That's fine.
But, you know, the thing is, you know, he's been around. But he's going to be alright, I suppose. We'll see next week, you know.
What is the problem? Is this a long-standing one?
Well, you know, after the Olympics, I think it's just overused. And we've had, thank God for Sescott, scans this week, by the way. CT scans and all that, which they paid for.
Okay.
I mean, it's a fortune, eh? It's a fortune. They fixed. Look, you know, obviously you talked to me because there was the headlines and the this and World Swimming News and all those things that have been going on in the press. You know, I was misquoted today.
In terms of
the guy who asked me, you know, the guy who asked me, he said, what have you got to tell corporate South Africa?
Yeah.
What I've got to tell corporate South Africa is stop giving to the useless bloody teams all the money and give a little bit to the boys that bring home gold. That's what I said. I said it's pathetic that the boys have got to battle.
Yeah.
So then they brought out a proportion. They never included the corporate South Africa. They included it like I was talking about SA Swimming, which was bullshit.
No, I mean,
I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. So, I mean, I'm not an administrator. You know, if I was on the board, I could comment.
Yeah.
Where I come from, you try to comment on the other things that you know about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a difficult situation because I mean, we spoke to the rowers who brought back gold. I mean, they've basically got nothing. They don't even have
a sponsor.
I mean, they don't have a sponsor at all. The hockey guys aren't bringing back money. But I mean, you know, you've got some sports, Bert, and you'll know this, like hockey, for instance, with just a little more backing, a little more of a push. They'll also get into the medals, and they'll also get into that thing. But so, I mean, you've got it from both sides.
Look, I accept that. No? It's a very difficult situation. Like I say, I only know life through fortunate enough for a gold medalist, you know, in Chad, and what a beautiful boy on top of it. So I can't answer for the other sports or the other people, and it's not my place to comment, you know. But in saying that, I know some of the sports they battle, you know, but some of the sports that bring no results have got millions.
Yeah.
I happen to know that the one bull is millions and millions, just travelable, and they won't travel. They won't even speak to anybody if they're not traveling first class, and they won't go. And then they revolt if there isn't nappies to wipe their backsides. You know what I mean? And little earbuds to take their little things out their stollies. You know what I mean? So for me, you know, I'll tell you one thing. My son arrived in India 2 years ago. In the Commonwealth Games, and they would say, "Oh, you know, and it's dusty, and it's this, and it's that." They interviewed my son, and my son said, "You know, I haven't come here. It's a level playing field. Michael Phelps, his room is the same as mine. He's not complaining. I'm not complaining, or whoever else was there to come. You know, he's there to swim, not to worry about if there's a little bit of dust on the toilet pad. We can wipe that. You know, and that's the bottom line. Just get on with it. But I mean, look." Some sports in this country, in every country, they are mother coddles, man. You can hardly speak to them.
I suppose, a certain amount of your own responsibility also does build a bit of character there. And Look, I mean, I draw the line where, as you say, there are some of these sports where you see these teams going over, and also for like things like Olympic Games and stuff, where you end up having more administrators going than the actual sports people. That's where I say, why do we need all of you there?
Yeah, I agree. That I agree with. I mean, look, but I mean, it is Olympic Games, and all the ministers must get on board and all that. You know, they love. You know, it's the Christmas of every 4 years. You know, it's the time of the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a time to shine. You know?
For some of them, it's every 2 years, because some of them in some sports have a World Cup and then they have an Olympic Game, so they actually travel twice.
Yeah. Well, you know, I wish they'd send me along. You know what I mean?
So,
yeah, anyway, I can just tell you one thing. I got a phone call the other day, and I was going to say this. Hi, Mr. Le Clos. Yes, Mr. Le Clos. Do you have tickets for the final of the Barcelona? I said, well, not really.
You're kidding me.
Right, not really. Do you need tickets? We've got tickets for you now. Because you know why he's the flipping gold medalist. Before, when we don't need to beg and borrow for tickets. We got our own money for tickets. Now they want to offer tickets. But anyway, we're good battlers for Panta. I said, oh, that's nice, thank you. We'll see you in Barcelona and in my wife.
Oh, fantastic. So you're going?
No, I didn't screw up too much. We're overseas people, eh? When we were in London, we were begging, stealing, trying to see the little battler trying to swim. I don't know, but
no tickets. Now suddenly you're going to see Barcelona.
Oh, Barcelona, but front row.
Nice. There we go. It's amazing what gold does to some people, eh?
Gold fever. How's your son?
Yeah, he's all good. He's 100% all cured. Thanks,
thank God. Thank the Lord.
Sorry, Bert, I just want to know, did you ever hear directly from the relevant powers that be?
I mean, pardon?
Did the relevant powers that be in SA Swimming contact you directly after they read the stuff in the press?
No, nothing at all. Absolutely. No. I mean, like I said, I went straight into the radio station phone. No, not at all. Not a word. Not a word. And I mean, I'm going to a talk tonight. It's a swimming talk. Yeah. And I want to see the CCO and all the managers and all that there. I just saw the manager now, right now. Not a word.
You can give them your phone number. Maybe they've lost it.
But you know what I mean? No, look, I didn't say anything wrong. So why should you phone me? You know, am I not allowed to say that? I mean, first of all, if people just thought a little bit and didn't just jump to conclusions, I said the other sports that are not getting our medals should, they should. Corporate South Africa should. They didn't put Corporate South Africa, but surely South Africa wouldn't be giving. We just say rugby, for instance, or soccer, or hockey, money. So therefore, I'm not talking about it, swimming.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, it's...
I was talking about Corporate South Africa.
Yeah.
I know now, after the gold medal, I'm told to keep my big mouth shut. You know what I mean? So I try to keep my big mouth shut as small as possible, and that's sometimes too big, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, then
put my foot in it.
Yeah, how's that going for you, Bert?
Balls and all.
Balls and all, yeah.
All right, well...
you know what I mean? It's not easy sometimes. I mean, especially if you know you're right. And I mean, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? I mean, that doesn't mean to say that you have to insult people, but you're entitled to your little opinion, whoever how you are. And unfortunately, sometimes when the more powerful you are, the more you get silenced, if you know what I mean, because people start listening to you, you see.
Yeah, you're the trouble causer.
You know? Yeah, well, you chance well, they must listen to you, so it becomes a thorn in the arse. So I tried to evade bloody sensitive issues, you know what I mean?
Well, we were happy to try and help foot the bill there but it seems like it's all sorted out.
Thanks, man. Thanks, but it's always been sorted out. I mean,
we should. But seriously, we should look after people like that because, as you say, they are national treasures. Chad has become a national treasure, and if you look after your national treasures, you must. It's Cameron as well, and all these guys.
Yeah, 100%. You know what? At the end of the day, I mean, and if you go into a township, and I'm going to say this, you go into a township or to a school area, Jesus, I just wish it was me with these young girls, these young kids that throw themselves on him. And he takes it in his stride like a lion. And he's a... I'm sorry to say, the apples are very far from the tree, in that case.
Fortunately for him, yeah.
I think I'm the most, well, after a few drops, I think I'm the most beautiful creature you ever see in your life. I swear to God. Then about 2 in the morning, I start dancing. I think I'm Michael Jackson, reincarnated.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I swear.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway.
Full of life as always, Bert. Nice to catch up with you again. Thanks for your time this afternoon, and
all the best.
send our blessings to your family. Thank you very much, Bert.
Thank you. Cheers.
All the best. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye.
There we go, Bert le Clos. He censored himself in that interview. He almost, and then he still went there anyway.
Johnny, could you just sum up briefly for us what Bert said there? I come away from a Bert le Clos interview going, what the hell just happened?
I love listening to him. He's great.
Yeah.
This is Balls Visual Radio. Darren, Simon, Kate and John. Weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central African Time. balls.co.za